Yo, what's up guys, it's XRAYZ. Welcome to a new Battlefield 4 commentary. I do these every Thursday and Sunday, so for you guys that love Battlefield, stay tuned these days. And anyway, so today we're going to be talking about Battlefield and EA saying that it didn't have a bad launch, that it was a successful launch and a successful product. Isn't that pathetic? Isn't that kind of sad for someone to be so, I guess you could say, stubborn that they won't admit their own mistakes? Now, this is coming from an interview that the COO of EA had, and basically he was saying during the interview that Battlefield 4 had a successful launch, both in sales and also the gameplay mechanics, which I guess you could say the first part was okay. We do know that EA recently revealed that they did get their sales and the projections that they wanted, so they didn't lose any money. They sold what they thought they were going to sell, but we can't exactly say that the game had a terrific launch. You know, the game was rushed out early, and it was nothing on DICE's fault. In the last commentary I uploaded where I said, is Battlefield 4 dead? A lot of you guys agreed that it was EA's fault that the game released with so many issues and bugs and glitches, and it wasn't so much DICE, including someone who said that DICE actually wanted more time to work on the game, but EA decided that they wanted to release it first. They wanted to be the first big FPS coming out before Call of Duty Ghosts. You know, obviously they wanted more time to work on the game. EA didn't want to do that. They were money hungry and they wanted money, and even now they're still blind to the fact that there were issues with the game, and they're even facing lawsuits. You know, that's the sad thing. This guy's going up doing interviews saying, you know, Battlefield 4 had a successful launch, both, you know, in sales and also in gameplay mechanics, and it wasn't the case. If it was that case, they wouldn't be in like 3 class action lawsuits from people who are upset at how bad Battlefield did when it launched. Some of the prominent investors in the company were suing them and saying that they rose their expectations above what they really could deliver, and this was all because EA was trying to make a quick buck. That's basically what they were trying to do. They were like, you know, Battlefield has to come out before Call of Duty Ghosts, or else we're gonna, you know, lose part of the market. And, you know, we have to think of this, that Battlefield has its own fan base. It doesn't have, you know, you rarely see someone who enjoys Call of Duty Ghosts and enjoys Battlefield 4, because usually in the way that the community is, which I think is a horrible way of thinking, but a lot of people seem to have this general consensus that you're either a Battlefield 4 guy or you're a Call of Duty guy. So if you're a Battlefield guy, you always play Battlefield. If you play Call of Duty Ghosts or Call of Duty, you never play Battlefield. That's just the way that people think. So even if the game was delayed a couple of months or whatever amount of time DICE needed in order to release a game that they were happy with and that they could stand by, then it wouldn't have really done anything to the sales of Battlefield. Maybe they wouldn't have had those initial, you know, who knows how many sales right at the beginning for people who were trying Battlefield because Call of Duty Ghosts wasn't out, but they would still have that core general audience that enjoys Battlefield still buying the game, and it's a really big audience. So, I don't know, I think EA really doesn't want to admit their own fault. I know that DICE themselves are the ones who are admitting to it. They're the ones who are saying, you know, we were, you know, rushed to do this and we're trying to make up for it. They're doing a lot of player appreciation stuff, and it's all just coming down to EA keeps botching everything for them. Now, personally, I wish that DICE would move with another development company, try to get a company that actually wants to support them in the fact that they want to make a great game and give them as much time and as much resources as they can, but sadly, that's not the way that it is. DICE is a part of EA, you know, and until something else happens, they're going to be a part of EA, and EA is still going to be trying to rush crap out. They're still going to be doing something. Hopefully EA will learn from this, but I mean, from the interviews that the COO of the company is making, it doesn't look like they have a bright future with that. Battlefield 4 is a great game, but it just has some really, really bad, just like management and people who own the product. I mean, DICE doing whatever they can to try to, you know, heal the wounds, try to patch up any issues, and they're the ones who are basically getting the bad side of this. They're the ones who are taking all the heat. DICE, oh, they're the ones who made the game. This is a trash game, and it's not their fault. It's EA. And I think a lot of people are misinterpreting that and saying that DICE is the one who made a bad game, when it's not their fault. They wanted more time. They wanted to release a perfect product, but EA is the one who keeps botching everything and doing interviews and saying that it's a great game and basically not doing anything, when DICE is the one who's basically picking up all the pieces that fell. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think that EA is the one that's just ruining everything? They're the ones who are stubborn about the fact that it was their fault and DICE is just the one picking up the slack? Let me know. And honestly, do you think that DICE should just go with another company if they could? But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to slap a like and a favorite. It gets the video out there for more Battlefielders to enjoy. And of course, if you are new and you enjoy Battlefield content, then remember to subscribe. I do upload daily, so make sure to subscribe so you won't miss a single video. Anyways, guys, until next time, I'm XRAYZ out. Peace.